So the polls are closing soon in some of the key primaries across the country. We're keeping a close eye on several critical races in 8 states tonight as the balance of power in Congress is up for grabs, as you know. In California's 48th district, which is a pretty crowded field, many of them are in California tonight, Democrats are vying for Republican Dana Rohrabacher's seat, who held it since 1989. He's been there. One of those candidates, Omar Siddiqui, was reportedly told by party officials that he was, quote, too brown to win there. Here now, the Democratic congressional candidate for California's 48th district, Omar Siddiqui. He is also an FBI National Director of Special Projects and is a former advisor with the CIA on counterterrorism issues. Omar, thank you very much for being here tonight. It's good to have you here. Did that really happen? What happened?
Hi, Martha. Thank you so much. Well, what happened was I had some California delegates come up to me and say, by far, you're the best candidate. You have the most experience. You're an engineer. You're a lawyer. You have government experience. You've worked with the FBI. But you know what? The name Omar Siddiqui will not work in Orange County. You need to change your name. And you can imagine that was just unacceptable to me. I do not want to be judged on the color of my skin, but rather the content of my character.
Did you call these people out by name?
Well, what I did was I told them point blank. I said, I'm not going to change my name. I'm not going to drop out of the race because I think someone by the name of Omar Siddiqui is not going to have a chance in Orange County. And I moved forward, and we ran an excellent campaign, a clean campaign, and we did very well. So I'm very excited about the results that are going to come out tonight.
I know that you talk a lot about the division in the country and that you'd like to be someone who heals those divisions. Do you think that, you know, that was part of your message problem as far as those Democrats in power were concerned in your district?
I love that. Well, the Democratic Party is supposed to be the party of the underrepresented and the party of the marginalized. During the course of our campaign, we knocked on thousands and thousands of doors. And one thing was a recurring theme was that the underrepresented communities were not getting any attention, point blank. So yes, to have party unity, you need to reach out to the under-marginalized. We needed to make sure that we had all races, all cultures. They are a significant portion of our constituency here in Orange County.
I mean, you basically have a civil war of sorts going on in California. You know, you have the more rural areas that would like to see more conservative governance, and then you have the, you know, very dug-in blue areas that have, you know, a lot of issues with high taxes and people fleeing the state. You know, so how would you work to pull that back together?
Well, I think what we need to do is we need to make sure that we put representation back in your representative. And I think Congressman Rohrabacher has been absent from the district. The only time he shows up at the district is when it comes to city council meetings to spread hate and divide the county. And that's the wrong message. What we need to do for the county is focus on issues that affect everyone and everywhere. Homelessness, for example, environmental issues, the economy, for example. But you don't see any of that from Rohrabacher, but you'll see that from our campaign for sure when we win this.
I mean, I think it's shocking that some of the party officials told you that you were, quote, too brown to win, and we'll see what happens tonight. We thank you very much for being here. Omar Siddiqui, you have a lot of very interesting background with the FBI and CIA and the counterterrorism work that you've done, so we'll see how it goes. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Martha.